Hi, my name is RJPASINI from Shop RJPASINI for great deals on eBay. Today I'm going to do a demo on the Keurig model number B66. I just want to go over its condition really quick. I'm going to show you that the item works. But before I get started, I just want to let you guys know there is no original packaging with this item, nor is there any user guide with it as well. If you are the lucky buyer, or thinking about, or I should say the potential buyer, this video is to show you for all intents and purposes that this item does work. Okay. Being it doesn't come with a user manual, I will go over it very briefly on how to operate it, and therefore if you do get this here, if you are the lucky buyer of it, you should have no problem with it whatsoever. I do these live videos for the simple reason is I can't bring the Keurig to you, so I have to do it through video. So I hope you guys will I hope this helps in making a purchasing decision. I will, however, be leaving this video up even after the item sells, okay? Because I figured there may be other people that might have a model like this here, and they may want to know a little about it. So I see no harm in leaving it in there. All right, let's talk about the condition. The condition here on the silver part, there are some little minor chips, okay? A little chip over here. A little scuff mark over here and some chips over here. Very minor, nothing serious. Over here, where I get this little pointer here, there's like a little stress crack here. I don't know if something had dropped on it, whatever, but that does not interfere with the function of the unit itself. It is functional. It's been tested yesterday. It is overall condition is clean, and I'm going to go over this, like I said, really briefly. Try to anyway, but again, it's, you know, for all intents and purposes, I can't go too quick because, like I said again, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to forget things. All right. So the overall condition, like I said, is clean. This is a big unit. It is electronic. It comes with this here. Now, folks, if you're ever buying a Keurig, you know, be it pre-owned or well new, you don't have to worry about it. But if you ever go into the thrift stores and to pick up a unit like this, always make sure you got this with you. This here. This is for the K-cup. This is where you pop your little cake cup in here. I got one over here to sample it. Yeah, this is what you're going to need to go in here. I don't want to really pop it in here, but this is a Dunkin' Donuts one, and this is a Keurig. It's got the Keurig logo in here, and when you know, you're going to need this. You can't put it like that, and it won't work. Okay? Although people may think it does like that, but it don't. Not only that, you would have water spewing all over the place. So you're going to need this. The reason why I'm bringing that to your attention is because a couple of times I've been purchasing. When I was going through the thrift stores, I would always see these units like this here. It says, oh, the unit's nice and everything like that. You test that, and then when you open up, it doesn't have this part in there. This part here, without this, you can't pop your Keurig K-cup in there. Okay, so you need this here. So if you're gonna get, if not, you could pick these up on eBay for about. I seen them going brand new for about $9-10. Okay, and what we're gonna do is it comes with it. This one here comes. We're gonna pop it in here. I'm not going to pop this K-cup in here because I don't drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and this is decaf anyway. I'm an instant coffee drinker, to be honest with you. So it comes with that there, but we are going to test it anyway. I have an empty one just to show you if necessary, but it's also going to come with this. Okay, this here is you take this off, okay, and what it does is it lets you put it's a reusable filter, okay, and what you would do is you would put your desired coffee in there. If you're an 8 o'clock coffee drinker, or you're a chock full of nuts drinker, whatever it may be, Dunkin' Donuts coffee, you put it in here. I don't know as far as like, I don't think you would fill it up, of course. I would think, just a guesstimation, I would put maybe 2 teaspoons in here maybe, or 1, just to try it out. Not a tablespoon, a teaspoon, because you don't want it too strong. And what you're going to do is after you put it in there, where you got, hopefully you'll have the right amount in there, so you'll get that desired taste. You're just going to put this on here. This will not go in here, okay, for those who don't know. This has to come out. So if you buy this unit and you're going to use this here, let me just get this out of here the best I can here without destroying anything. You got to pop this out, okay. This here is only going to be used for this. If you have no desire, this is going to be included with, but if you have no desire to use it, you can put it on the side. Maybe in the future you might use it. This is for this, okay, so keep that in mind. All right, but in order to use this one, this has to come out. You just pop it in, close it up like you normally would, boom, and you're ready to go. Okay? All right. So if you are the lucky buyer, you will be getting this as well. This comes with it, and again, you're going to get the screen that comes with it, okay? All right, so let's put that to the side. Let's pop this in here, all right? Make sure it snaps in there. I'm going to move this to the side here. I got an empty one, just to show you. I'm not going to pop this one open. No sense of wasting it. And I got a tea kettle of water here, ice cold water. Well, not ice cold, but water. And we're going to put it in here. This is an empty one. You can see it's been popped all a couple times in here. All right, but I use it for demo purposes. It's been cleaned out and whatever. And of course, what you're going to do is, just like I said, for all intents and purposes, if I can get there's the pop, you start existing hole there. You would do this, but let's start from the beginning here. Okay, we're going to take this off now. This here, the whole lid comes off. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to fill it up. Now, some of these you can get filters for these here. This does not come with a filter, just to let you guys know. So it will be noted there. There is no filter included with this here. Okay, so people may say, "Am I going to get a filter with this here?" Or is it with, you know, if you order it, I don't want anybody saying to me later on, "Oh, I ordered it, but there's no filter." There is no filter that comes with this here, and it will be noted in the description. Okay, I'm not going to go crazy with this here because I just want to show you a couple times. This here, I think, I'm not sure if this is a breather pipe here, a little hose there. I forgot what it was. I remember reading up on them a while back. I just don't remember what it was. But that there, you need that. I don't know. I don't think it's an overflow thing. I don't know if that's a breather thing. Whatever. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We don't worry about that. All right. And the tray, like I said, the tray comes out, the drip tray. You do get a drip tray with this here. This is metal. Some of these here come in like the B10s or B31s. There comes like, they're usually plastic. I think you know what I'm talking about. That's a cheaper model. I don't know what this goes for. I don't have a price point on it, okay? So we don't know. I don't know what that right now. I can't tell you what it's going to be sold for. But it is overall, the overall condition is pretty clean here. Outside of the silver part that has like minor little chips on it. There's a chip right over here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But over here, see, it's like, this is when I talk about the silver part. It has some chips on it. It's like here. Yeah. Well, like I said, again, that's superficial stuff. I mean, it depends how perfect you want it. If you want a perfect one, then you're going to shoot for a brand new one then. You know, that's all I can tell you. But this is pre-owned. And it works good. All right, so what we're going to do is, I'm not going to put the thing, we're going to power it up. Let me put the plug in here. I got a plug next to me, right over here. And I'll show you how long it takes to heat it up. We're going to hit the power button on. All right, as you can see, the blue lights are on there. Okay, let me just move this camera a little closer so you get a better idea of what's going on here. Okay, move it down. All right. And I'll just zoom in really quick over here. You'll see where it says right now. It just says not ready. Okay. I'm going to keep it close. Well, to some point I'm going to have to go back and forth with this here. I'm sorry, guys, because I want you to see what it reads on there. Because I want to show you how this is going to be used. Being it don't come with a manual. Well, now, if you guys do need a manual, if you do want a manual with this here, like I said again, I could point you in direction. There's a company, like I said, it's called Manuals Lib, I believe it's called, which probably stands for library. And you could pick up a thing at that manual like that. You could download it. I will not print them off. If they're user guides, like maybe 2 or 3 sheets, I will print them off just to get you started. I'll look into it. I'm going to look into it, folks. I'll see what I can do. If not, then if I find the information on here, user guide, I will include it with this model. Okay. Right now, you're going to hear it warming up. Right now, that's what it's doing. Okay. Turn the camera that way there. Okay. So when you get it, it's going to take a little time to warm up. You can see the blue light over here. You have the blue light. Everything is functional here. This one here is for a big setting, but these 2 settings work. You'll see it in the dimension in the cup there. You'll see the amount it fills out. It's really cut and dry, folks. I mean, this is not mine. I do not own this here. Like I said again earlier, it's a pre-owned one. But it's really cut and dry to use it. I mean, but if you want a manual for it, like I said again, I'll see if I can get some instructions. If I can print them off, I'll print them off. But yeah, it's going to take a little time. And you can still see, I don't know if you've seen it, just right now it's saying over here, it says not ready. Okay, it's going to go like this for a while. It's going to go off. Now when you plug it, and when you do start the brewing cycle, it does make a hum sound, like like a humming sound. Something. It's not broken. That's just the way it works. That's the way a lot of these things work. Okay. Now let's zoom in over here. I want you to see what it says. Okay, I want you to see this. I'm going to be a pain in the neck with this. I'm sorry, guys, but you can see that it says ready to brew. Okay. All right. let's scooch this down a little here. Let's move it that way here. And we're going to put the cup in here. You can't see that there. Let me just back out here really quick. Sorry, going back and forth here. All right. And what we want to do is we're going to pop this in here. Okay. This is an empty one, of course, just to show you, just for demo purposes. We're going to close it. You're going to see the lights blinking now. Okay, you're going to see the lights blinking. I'm going to move the camera close over here so you get a better idea how it works. Being a user manual, I'm going to try to help out the best I can here. Okay. So now you're going to hit the button here, the menu, right here. Okay. You're going to have settings. These here is this is how you're going to move it around. You're going to navigate through these buttons here. Let me try to get this closer here. The closer the better. The wording is so small. I'm sorry, folks. Look at that. All right, but I want you to see the functionality of the button, see how it's going to work. So that's very important. All right. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and you're going to see it's going to say set the clock. Let's see. Hold on here. Which one is it? Now, we don't want to set the clock. Right. Oh yeah, you got to use this one. I'm sorry, you got to use this one here to move around, to go up and down. Okay, I'm sorry about that, folks. So this one says set the clock. It was clock, set auto off, set on timer, and the brew temp. So the brew temp is 192. Now, if that's too hot for you, you gotta drop it down with this cup here, the little cup. That's going to move it around. That's your minus. It only goes down. The temperature goes down to 187. This big cup here is what's going to make it go up. Now, I prefer everything super hot. I like coffee hot, right? Like I said, I don't own a Keurig, but when I have my instant coffee, I like it hot. All right. So now after you got that, you're going to go back over here, and now you're going to pick the size cup you want. I'm not going to pick it because I don't have a big mug like this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick this one here, this size. Okay. That's how you're going to get the brew size that you want. This is for a small teacup. This is like for a mug, like I got here. Okay, like I got here. Can you see that? Let me move back. Whoops, I'm sorry, guys. I'm driving you guys crazy. It's for this type of mug. All right, that's the size that you're going to need. All right, like that. All right. So we're going to put in here, and we're going to hit this button right here, the middle one. All right. I think I want you to open up again. I'm sorry. I guess you got to do that again. Okay, all right, now it's blinking. You got to open it up again. If it doesn't work like that, just open this head up. They call this, I think, the head or whatever. Hit that button. Okay. Now, so that's the noise it's making. Okay. All right, it's brewing. Let's back up so you can see it actually brewing out there. There you go. All right. Now you can see, I don't know if you could see it, I can see it on my camera, I can see steam coming out. That's hot. All right, and of course you're not going to see coffee. I remember doing a demo once before like this, and the person said, "I didn't see any coffee coming out." No, I'm not going to waste coffee because I don't drink the K-cups, the Keurigs. And then it's going to make that noise momentarily, and then it goes off again. Okay? Because I think people say, if I have to hear that all day, I'll go crazy. It should be going off. There you go. All right? That's its full functionality. The water comes out, it's pretty clean. Well, this unit itself has been it's a very clean unit, to be honest with you, okay? And the same thing applies, let me just pour this water out here. The same thing applies for the smaller coffee. Now, you're going to hear it brew again out there, okay? That's heating it up, it's getting ready for the next brewing cycle. Now, that's a normal function. Some people may beg the difference, say, no, it's not supposed to work that day, but that's the way this works, this unit, okay? What you're hearing right now is going to brew. It's getting ready. Well, the thing is, if you really think about it, folks, unless you're constantly drinking coffee fast or you're serving a lot of people, you don't need to have it. It's gonna always go into that brew cycle. And the same thing's going to happen. You're going to pop your K-cup in, and you're going to try the smaller one. When you see it blinking, that's when you're going to pick the size cup you want. I'm not going to do this because it'll overflow. I don't have a mug that big. That's for those big cups. All right, we already did the middle one here. We're going to try the small one. And again, you're going to hear that vibration sound, that noise, that humming sound. Well, not that bad this time. There you go. Now, being it's like a teacup size, you won't see it filling up all the way. It shouldn't anyway. There you go. All right. And it will go into that there. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it, the cup is like 3/4 full, if that, whatever. You can see it's not filled all the way up to the top like it was in the last one. And that's what happens. That's the sound you're going to get out of it, okay? All right. So this is going to, like I said again, this is going to be up on eBay. If you guys are interested in this pot, like I said again, this coffee maker, just to keep you up, just to refresh a little, it's the Keurig model B66, okay? Again, its overall condition is really nice. Outside a little stress over here and around the silver part here, you do have a little chips over here, but otherwise this unit works great. Like I said again, it's really cut and dry how to set this up with the manual. If I can get the instructions for it, basic user instructions to get you started, I will print it out for you and do it. But if it's a manual, sometimes the manual is a lot. They could be 30 pages, 20 pages, depends. I will not print that out, but if necessary, if you need that there, I will guide you in the right direction. I'll give you a website where you could print off the manual yourself if you choose to do so. However, I don't recommend that. I would just print out the things that you need. Basically, that's what I would do. I tell that in my other videos as well. So, yeah, that's basically it. That is, and again, this is a demo video for the Keurig model number B66. Thank you again for taking the time out of your busy day to check out this video. I hope it helped. And if you are a potential buyer, I just want to say one thing before I end this video. Please see what the other Keurig buyers has stated and my feedbacks. I always tell people, before you go into it, I always tell people, if you're thinking about buying something, please read my feedbacks first before making any purchases, okay? If you have any questions, please message me. I do respond to all the messages left on the eBay messaging system. And if you are the lucky buyer, I hope you get it and you enjoy it. And that's basically it. This is RJPASINI signing off for Shop RJPASINI for great deals on eBay. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.